Everybody join me in the pledge. Pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please. Sarah? To citizen comments. Citizen comments. Citizen comments. Citizen comments is closed. Announcements to the chairman. I'd like to wish everyone a happy and safe Thanksgiving next week, Thursday, and to invite you to the county holiday party, which will be December 16th at Kemper Center at 6:30. You have the notifications via email, via on your desk, and via in your packets. That's all I have. We'll move on to supervisor reports. Supervisor Elverman, you have the floor.
Just a short little statement about our new winter weather. The fear that we had a couple of weeks ago about delivery on our road salt has been taken care of. We did some of our own hauling last week, and then on Saturday, we had to have some people working overtime because the people that we were expecting delivery from finally got some trucks, and we had 106 trucks delivered on Saturday, semi-load. So we're in possession of at least half of our purchased salt, and that's what we figure to use for the year. So we're ready for winter weather. Thank you.
Thank you for that report, Supervisor Elverman. Supervisor Rose, you have the floor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Chairman. If you recall at the last meeting, the resolution was referred to the Finance Administration Committee. This was drafted by Supervisor Noble, and the committee was asked to consider the issue that he had raised regarding the post-employment benefits. That came before the Finance Committee at our last meeting. It was discussed. The general tenor of the meeting was that the supervisors were satisfied with the current policy and how it was applied in the instance of the Public Works Director nominee. Therefore, no action was taken by the committee, and essentially the action of approval of Mr. Arbit as the Public Works Director was affirmed without any other direction for further action by this county board.
Thank you, Supervisor Rose. Moving on, county executive appointment, county clerk.
Appointment 24, Scott McClellan to serve on the Kenosha County Workforce Development Board.
Refer to Human Service Committee.
Ordinance 26, first reading, to required from Planning Development Extension Education Committee, ordinance regarding an amendment to the Kenosha County General Zoning and Shoreland Floodplain Zoning Ordinance, Mobile Tower Siting Regulations. Noble, yes. Decker, yes. Skalitsky, excused. Retzloff, yes. Gable, yes. Ordinance 27 from Planning Development and Extension Education Committee, ordinance regarding proposed comprehensive plan amendment. Krista Joanne Reck, 6000 7th Street, Kenosha, Wisconsin. Owner requests an amendment to the adopted land use plan map for Kenosha County, 2035, map 65 of the comprehensive plan, from suburban density residential to general agricultural and open land. Noble, yes. Decker, yes. Skalitsky, excused. Retzloff, yes. Gable, yes.
Supervisor Noble.
I move ordinance number 27.
Ordinance 27 has been moved by Supervisor Noble, seconded by Supervisor Gable. Supervisor Noble.
This property is located on the south side of County Highway KR, which is also known as First Street, at the intersection of the Union Pacific Railroad. The comprehensive plan amendment will allow a revision in of map 65 of the comprehensive plan from suburban density residential to general agricultural and open land. The town of Summers recommended approval of the request, as did the Planning and Zoning Committee.
Okay, seeing one light on this, Supervisor Elverman. Nothing? Okay. Simple majority vote. All those in favor of ordinance 27? All those opposed? Passes unanimously. County Clerk?
Point of order, you know,
Yes.
in committee, these comprehensive plans, we have to do a roll call. I'm just curious if we have to do a roll call at this level.
Corp Counsel.
Well, why don't we do a roll call? Just be on the safe side.
Okay. Vote yes if you're in favor.
Right, give her a second, please.
No problem. Just give us a second here to set the computer up. Give us a second, please. Thank you. Good? So we're gonna do it on all of them?
For tonight.
Okay.
Looks like,
We're gonna have some, so I'll just mention it before we do this.
Okay.
See, right? All right, vote yes if you're in favor, no if you're opposed to ordinance 27, please. Nothing.
Ordinance 28 from Planning Development Extension Education Committee regarding Robert P. and Diane M. Wagner, trustees owner, Robert P. Wagner agent, rezoning from R4 Urban Single Family Residential District and C1 Lowland Rural Residential District to R4 Urban Single Family Residential District, C2 Upland Resource Conservancy District, and C1 Lowland Resource Conservancy District in the town of Summers. Noble, yes. Decker, yes. Galitsky, excused. Retzloff, yes. Gable, yes.
Supervisor Noel.
I move ordinance number 28.
Ordinance 28's been moved by Supervisor Noble, seconded by Supervisor Ritzloff. Supervisor Noble.
This property is located in the Wilmont unincorporated area south of the Wilmont High School on the west side of 308th Avenue, approximately 250 feet south of the intersection of 113th Street. This rezoning is considered a map amendment to reflect actual field conditions, which was prompted by a wetland delineation the property owner had conducted. The town of Salem recommended approval of the request.
Thank you. We'll have a roll call on this. Vote yes if you're in favor, no if you're opposed.
Roll call on this, too. I actually think it's only the comprehensive plan amendments that are required to have roll call,
Is
but
that going to satisfy it then?
only ones.
Very good. Thank you for that clarification. Supervisor Poole, please. Passes unanimously. County Clerk.
Ordinance 29 from Planning Development Extension Education Committee, ordinance regarding Krista Joanne Reck, owner, requesting a rezoning from A1 Agricultural Preservation District and C1 Lowland Resource Conservancy District to A1 Agricultural Preservation District, A3 Agricultural Related Manufacturing, Warehousing, and Marketing District, and C1 Lowland Resource Conservancy District. Noble, yes. Decker, yes. Galitsky, excused. Retzloff, yes. Gable, yes.
Supervisor Noble.
I move ordinance number 29.
Ordinance 29 has been moved by Supervisor Noble, seconded by Supervisor Gable. Supervisor Noble.
This property is located on the south side of County Highway KR, which is also First Street, at the intersection of the Union Pacific Railroad. And this item is in conjunction with the comprehensive plan amendment and is a request for a rezoning from A1 Agricultural Preservation District to C1 Lowland Resource Conservancy District and to A1 Agricultural Preservation District and A3 Agriculture-Related Manufacturing. Warehousing and Marketing District, C1 Lowland Resource Conservancy District. The rezoning will allow for the development of a proposed aquaponics farm. The Town of Summers recommended approval of the request.
Thank you. Seeing no lights, would require a voice vote, simple majority. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Oh, excuse me, hold on. Do you have something to say on that? I missed
Just
you.
real quickly, thank you, Mr. Chairman. These people were very nice when we in front of us, and they just wanted to express, and I do to you, to sign that quickly for them. I'm sure you would, but I think you have to sign the approval. Is that right, Mr. Supervisor Noble?
No, the county executive has to sign it, and they want to break ground, and they're hoping he could
Okay.
sign it
I'm sorry.
as soon as possible.
I
If
thought
I
it was-
could, I would, but I
I
can't.
understand.
It's
No, I
further
thought
up
for
the
some
chain.
reason I was, okay, never mind, thank you.
All right, County Clerk.
Resolution 67 from Planning Development Extension Education Committee Extension Education Committee resolution regarding proposed comprehensive plan amendment. Krista Joanne Reck, owner, requests an amendment to the adopted land use plan map for Kenosha County 2035, map 65 of the comprehensive plan from suburban density residential to general agricultural and open land. Noble, yes. Decker, yes. Galitsky, excused. Gable, yes. Retzloff, yes.
Supervisor Noble.
I move Resolution 67.
Resolution 67's been moved by Supervisor Noble, seconded by Supervisor Ritzloff. Supervisor Noble.
Okay, this property is the one we've talked about already. It's located on the south side of County Highway KR, just west of the Union Pacific Railroad. The state requires a resolution from the Planning and Development Extension and Education Committee and an ordinance from the full county board to amend the comprehensive plan. This resolution would allow an amendment to the Kenosha County Comprehensive Plan for a change from suburban density residential to general agriculture and open land. The Town of Summers recommended approval of the request, and this also could be one that requires a roll call vote.
We'll do a roll call vote on this. We'll let Chief Deputy set the computer up, and then we'll vote on it in a second here.
That's right.
Okay, if you're in favor of Resolution 67, vote yes. If you're against it, vote no.
Extension Education Committee resolution regarding amendment of final plat of Summers Market Center subdivision, United Hospital System Incorporated. Noble, yes. Decker, yes. Galitsky, excused. Retzloff, yes. Gable, yes.
Supervisor Noble.
I move resolution number 68.
Resolution 68's been moved by Supervisor Noble, seconded by Supervisor Gable. Supervisor Noble.
This property is located on the northwest corner of 35th Street and Market Lane, approximately 400 feet west of State Highway 31, in the general area between Highway 31 and the Walmart. The amendment is to revise the access restriction from certain areas of 35th Street affecting Lot 19. The building is already under construction, if you may have seen. The Town of Summers recommended approval of the request.
Okay, this is seeing no lights, a simple majority vote on this. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed. Passes unanimously.
Communications from Andy M. Bueller regarding future items scheduled before the Planning Development Extension Education Committee.
To receive and file.
Claims, Lucas Kanya, personal injury.
Refer to Corporation Council.
Approval of the minutes from the November 5th, 2014 meetings and November 6th, 2014 meeting by Vice Chair Brunig.
Vice Chair Bruni.
Mr. Chairman, I would move approval of those minutes.
It's been moved by Vice Chair Bruning, seconded by Supervisor Esposito. All those in favor?
Aye.
Get a motion to adjourn? It's been moved by Supervisor Anita Johnson. It's been seconded by Supervisor Poole. All those in favor of adjournment, vote aye. Aye. All those opposed, we are adjourned. Thank you and have a happy Thanksgiving, folks. Stay warm.